It wasn't supposed to be her night to work. She was tired from another long week, and as usual, the customers came and went without issue. At that point, Jordan Cooper assumed that she would get through this shift without anything out of the ordinary happening, and then she would have a quiet evening at home to look forward to. But of course, something out of the ordinary did happen. She was given a table with 2 adults and 2 children, and Jordan, who was expecting her own child, noticed something immediately. Something off with the 1-year-old. Later on, Jordan would say of the baby, "I can't even describe to you how bad she looked, and I had no idea why no one else seemed to notice it." The situation was clear to her in an instant, but she was only a part-time server, not some sort of superhero. What could she do about it? Hi, I'm Garvin DeShazer, and this is your Daily Inspiration. What Jordan saw were bruises on the youngest child, including black and blue marks around her face. She also saw the man's aggressive manner. In her words, the guy was forcing food down her throat and grabbing her by the shirt and getting in her face. That was enough for Jordan, but she knew she needed proof in order for those children to be rescued. Thinking quickly, she decided to stage an impromptu photo with some folks at a friendly table, ensuring that she'd be able to capture the abuser's face in the background as she did so. She then slipped her phone number to those customers so they could send her the photos as soon as possible. At this point, the adults at the table she was so worried about began to get suspicious and tried to pay their checks and leave quickly. However, Jordan bravely followed the couple outside, took their license plate number, and called 911. At that point, she shared a post on Facebook with the photo, the partial plate number, and an urgent plea to share the information and track the parents down. Cooper left for home, and, in her words, "My phone just would not stop going off." In fact, the post was shared over 14,000 times, and one of the people who saw it was Aaron Caldwell, a 911 dispatcher. Aaron managed to take the information Jordan provided, ran it through his system, and found the man's identity. Following that, he provided the information to the police in Paris, Tennessee, but his sleuthing wasn't done just yet. He then tracked down the woman using social media and found her a resident of Pulaski, Illinois. Aaron contacted the police there and in Paris, Tennessee to update them. Within 20 minutes, he received a call that the children had been removed from the home and that the adults had been arrested on charges of aggravated child abuse and neglect. According to Cooper, "I heard the conditions of the home were so horrific, a police officer had to collect himself outside." There's a lot of times we don't find people like this, Caldwell said. Jordan Cooper's quick thinking and bravery changed 2 lives that night, and indeed perhaps saved them. Of the baby's future, Jordan is glad to have played a part, saying, "I'm so glad that I did, because she could still be getting hands put on her." What would you do in a situation where you saw someone in pain or distress and you had the ability to intervene? We don't have to put on a cape to be a hero. And indeed, what Jordan did that night was to spread awareness and let the proper authorities take it from there. Who can you help today? On your drive to work, at the office, or anywhere else as you go about your day? Thanks for listening. May your day be filled with love, laughter, and infinite joy. Bye for now.
Hi, this is Scott Sampson, producer for the Daily Inspirations podcast. Thank you so much for listening. Want more inspiration in your life? Check out our blog for weekend stories of hope and uplifting news. If you've been enjoying the podcast, we hope you'll take a moment today and rate and review us and tell everyone in your circle so they can get the same inspiration that we hope you've received today. We have big plans for this podcast and we want you to be part of it. Visit dailyinspirationsandmeditations.com to contact us with your own inspirational stories or just to say hi.